Oh, oh. I hope I remember. I just got clear. I just got really clear what to ask, and I wrote it down just 5 minutes ago.
Oh, great.
But it's downstairs, and I'm trying to remember now.
Oops.
I think I'll have it. I think well, it was about the lesson for today, so about the lesson we had for today. Yeah, I think I sort of got the question. Well, what I wanted to join about and look at with you is yeah, seeing that my brother is actually bringing me exactly what I need to look at, and then to say yes to that. I'm noticing that, like today, someone joined with me and expressed a lot of depressing thoughts. And I realized that I was not willing to see that there was only one ego. I mean, often I am, but still, I'm still not seeing my brother as showing me the things that I need to look at. You know, I don't want to, because I still desire too. So then I will hide in a way that thinking that um, it's their problem, you know. I know it's not, and blah blah blah. But because I want to go deeper with this, um, I felt like continuing on the lesson that we had for today. Because I can still see the resistance. Well, how it shows up is that I think that I'm actually someone that can help the other. And I know that's not what joining is about, and that's not purpose, but I'm still using the separation to keep the dream alive in that way.
That's powerful to see that. It's helpful to see that. So, what does Jesus say about this in terms of the best way to take a look? What's he pointing to?
Well, the only word that's coming up right now is confusion. I'm not really hearing very clearly right now. Because the moment I realized I asked for joining, I wasn't tired, but the moment I realized that we were going to join, I got extremely tired. So I asked what this about. And I heard that he says this is the desire, the play for the ego of some sort of numbness. Tiredness is like numbness. It's like, yeah, too tired, can't hear you, you know? That's sort of what happened first, the moment you responded and said, we can join. There was like a lot of excuses that I was too tired and it's evening here, so oh, just cancel. So I asked, what is this? And it's just this desire for this feeling of tired, which is the same as going sort of numb.
And what's under the desire for to be numb?
Yeah. Not to follow and listen.
Yeah, he was using the word avoidance, so that's similar. That's
Yeah.
yeah, just wanting to avoid recognition of divinity, because that's all it ever is. It's like, oh my gosh, right? It's always avoidance of divinity, the light that's here. Okay, so what if we put that whole feeling in the light? Let's see. To see whether that's true.
Yeah, it's not true.
It's a good way to look at fatigue for sure and see what fatigue really is, like shortage of miracles. I love these retranslations by Jesus. It's a shortage of miracles. A miracle's constipation, whatever makes us laugh. Because it's so serious, right? And we're just looking at desire. Okay, Jesus, what else do we need to see here? What I'm hearing is sit with that desire for two, that I want to, the I want to demand. Okay.
Yeah, it totally makes sense that too, because things are getting pretty clear now that, when I choose for two, today I was actually going like situation and then, okay, feeling. It's like, okay, I want two, I want choice. It was almost getting boring to look at the desires because it's the same over and over and over again. But I realized I wasn't really looking and I wasn't really listening. But I don't know what was happening, but it was more like I don't know. It was just funny because you keep ending up with desire for two. And then from two, it goes to 2 billion. That doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, but and it's so glorious when we just see it. And then we can really see Jesus says, then it gets quicker to accept the correction because we know where it's all headed. See, it just, we can, with
You're
those
frozen from the
admissions,
video. I don't know if I'm frozen for you, but
it'll clear up for a
see,
second. I'm
yeah,
not.
my internet's okay.
Mm,
Oh yeah, you're here again.
okay. It starts to be that we see it's all the same thing, like you're mentioning, and we can just get a correction more quickly. He's just really emphasizing Christ's control of the miracle because the ego is going to throw out all kinds of dust and smoke and mirrors and look sideways, and he's helping us get very specific. Jesus, what is it here to look at? And then we can just admit it and accept, yes, I admit it. Here's the correction. And we just yawn it out. The tension, all that subconscious tension that displays in consciousness. Just ask
Okay,
for a miracle.
so if we go deeper or if we look further, I don't know how else to say it, on that the lesson that we had today that we already looked at for you this morning, for me, whatever. Well, I'm noticing that. Oh, okay. Okay. It's getting a little clearer. Oh, I found another way not to look. Yeah. I was just using the steps from the ego perspective and not really looking. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I can explain this, but like, yeah, just not so that to avoid looking further with the lesson of today. It's like, well, it's just going to be blah, blah. And then I end up at choice. And underneath choice, there's nothing. So that's how I actually looked today.
This is
And
so perfect. It's so perfect and so helpful to be reminded of who is looking.
yeah.
Who's the one who's looking? Because the idea that we have of ourselves, that's why we need Jesus. It's just so clear why we need that light, the help of the infinite light within, because then there's no delusion. We can't go sideways with unless we listen to the voice with God. It's just this is such a great example of how even the ego can co-opt the steps.
Yeah.
So ask him what he's suggesting at this point to look at directly relative my brother.
Okay. Well, what I was skipping over with this, so now I really do want to look, is with the brother that he is actually like giving me the gift by his expression, and I am not seeing it like that. I wouldn't say a lot because it's definitely changing, but for example, I had a conversation and this person was expressing a lot of um uh yeah, just not knowing how to live another day. And I am so happy that I'm getting more and more happy. And I did not want to see that there was only one ego and that was still my thoughts to be looked at. I did and I didn't. I mean, at one point I just mentioned, I'm like, no, I mean, you can express all you want, but I felt like I had to be firm for a second, and I said, well, you can express all you want, but this is not your truth, so I'm not going to go with these thoughts. So I guess I did listen and follow in that way, but I still, after that, I realized I started thinking again that there was actually someone out there that I needed to help.
Well, it
Yeah,
feels what feels helpful, at least coming here, is that I go to Jesus when there's like, let's just say something like this happens. And then I let him tell me where I need to be corrected. Do you see? Where was I really listening to him, or where was I seemingly not listening? Do you see? What does he see that needs to be corrected here, if anything? And then he'll
yeah.
remind me, no, you listened to my voice and you spoke through, and what else do I need to see? What does he say about that?
Well, I said with that exactly what you were saying today, and he reminded me that they're still special relationships. They're not symbols. They're special relationships. And so the desire to have special relationships, because this was my mighty companion I have joined with for years and years, and I still see her like, you got my back, I got your back.
And what does Jesus say about moving and seeing through this?
Yeah, all I get is the desire for two. I don't know, it's not.
Yeah, just be with the desire for two. That's what he said in the beginning. And that desire, that wanting of specialness, just be with the energy of that. Jesus, do I have a desire for specialness? The desire for two is specialness. And just fully be with that. Okay, I admit it.
Yeah, it feels the same as rage.
As what?
Rage.
So
But I'm
just
getting a
go,
little
getting a little what?
tired of looking at the rage. I mean,
Well, just go below the rage. What's under the rage?
yeah, I'm hearing I want it thus.
So be with the desire, I want it thus, and admit it. Is there a desire, I want it this? I want it the way I want it. And just be with that. Like, that's what's driving that engine. It's the wanting that drives the engine, and then the rage comes up over it to try to cover it up because we can't have the way we want it. So just see the desire in the light of divine being. Is it even real?
No.
And so
No, it
that's,
takes some
go ahead.
it takes a bit of convincing, because at first I was like, yes, it is, you know. The desire to be right was like the desire to be right about the desire to be right. And then I decided, no, I'm getting enough of this, you know. Underneath it is still a belief that safety lies in it, though, in the desire for
Yes,
two.
yes, that's a good one. Let's look at that. That whole structure of salvation, like the wanting of salvation in two, like let that energy fully, Jesus, show me that energy, because we want to release that. That's what needs to be released, not the rage. Before the rage, the desire for the experience of two, that wanting itch.
Yeah, I thought we already went past the fear, but there is, I mean, when I look at it, it's like it's fearful. I mean, it's like looking at fear.
So look under it. See, fear's the defense. Ask Jesus, is fear the defense for not looking deeply at the desire?
Okay, underneath it is the desire to play as a body.
And will you help us look at this, Jesus? So much love in that.
Yeah, it feels like looking straight at the death wish, though.
Yes, yes. He's taken us all the way down directly to the death wish. You'll see the death wish is under all of this. Every time we look, we could find the death wish. But look at the energy of the wanting of a death wish, a death experience, the death of light, to kill the light in our mind.
Yeah, I can still feel, I mean,
And just admit how much we want it. We want it, we want it, we want it. And just be with the wanting. That's what he keeps telling me. Be with the wanting. And he'll tell you, no, don't ask for a miracle, don't. And then he'll tell you when to ask for a miracle. Let the energy fully expose in the light of divine being.
Yeah, he's saying, don't hesitate to go with the fear, stay with the wanting. No fear, not wanting. He keeps pulling me back. Don't go to the fear, because that's like a very common thought of death wish. Stay with the wanting of it.
Yes. That's the experience here. Oh, so much love in that, like infinite love in that. Because we can put the wanting of it in the light of divine being, and that just melts it. The wanting
Yeah,
is, oh, go ahead.
it's not rage, it's not fear, it's wanting. It's not
That's right.
rage, it's not fear, it's wanting. That's what I
Yes.
keep hearing.
Yes. That's the experience here. That's why he's going directly to desire. The want. That's why he's spending so much time giving us spend time on the wanting, because that's the energy that's fueling the rage. It fuels the fear. So he's going to where the fuel is. And then the rage
Okay.
and the fear tries to cover it over. That's just the cover over of the wanting for desire for that experience. So it's the release of the desire. The desire is to suppress the miracle, suppress love.
Well, I can feel like I'm letting go of it a bit, but not like, ah.
Well, be present. See what he says. The experience here is to be present. That's why he knows there's that intake. That's why just ask him, am I ready for a miracle? He's going to see what he says. Right. So that's what he tells me. So he says, just be fully present, allow the desire to fully bloom in awareness. You just, or ask him to show it to you. Show me the energetic of desire on this, Jesus. And just be fully present with it. Stay as the light and let it fully release. So we really see how much energy is invested in wanting it. And then ask them when it peters out, say, can we go deeper with this? And let the next wave almost come up. Show it to me, Jesus. Show me this desire for two, the wanting of it.
All right, he's definitely showing me.
I know. When he said he's given a new way, like, I get you. Oh, just be present with it. We're the light, after all. It's just transmuting that bifurcation in consciousness, trying to suppress it below the level of awareness. So this is letting it into full awareness. We can't pretend it.
Yeah, he's constantly taking me deeper, deeper, but it's the same, yet it feels deeper.
Yes, yes. This is taking the elevator down with him. So much love is released in this. It's crazy. Really. I mean, okay, go ahead, Jesus. When you're ready for the next I just keep going with them. Is there more? I hear yes. So, all right, show it to me. It's for everything. It's for us. It's not one, it's the two. It's the total.
He says, this is deepening the commitment.
Mm. It like opens up the recognition of the value of Christ consciousness. By looking directly at the denial of Christ consciousness.
Okay, there's a little bit of the tension is like getting less and less and less. Yeah, it's like I hit a bottom. Okay, boom.
Ask them if there's more. Ask them if there's more. I hear yes, there's more.
Yeah, I keep hearing trust me, trust me. Because it's the weirdest sensation.
Mm-hmm. This is what's been hidden. This is the energetic that is denying miracles. That's trying to control miracles. Oh, so much love saying that. Oh.
Yeah, he keeps saying yes when I ask deeper. Yes,
Yes.
deeper.
Yes. This is so powerful. Just keep going. Show me it more. This is what takes out continence. Continence, a delusion.
Yeah, still deeper.
Okay, let's go.
I constantly have this thought, oh, this is taking too long, and
Ask him. This is the most powerful use of time in consciousness. Ask him.
well, he's telling me not to go there.
Hmm.
I just heard, let any expectation of any experience go. I just said, I don't think I'm going to be done at looking at this wanting for a while. It's like I want,
Yes.
you know.
Can you
deeper,
see?
but
How can we be happy? How can we be happy with all that under there? This is such a gift from him. Oh my God. To us to do this together for what he's been showing about the wanting to go with him and let him show us. This is what he means by him directing the miracles.
Well, right now I'm not getting any of what you're saying. I'm just looking at wanting the whole time.
That's great. Just look at wanting. Keep going. Keep going. It'll when it's needed. Keep going.
Yeah, I just heard releasing pressure. Okay, I keep hearing opening up, opening up. I keep saying, okay, it's enough. No.
Okay. Hmm.
Oh. Still more wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, still not ready for a miracle? No. Ask.
I love Jesus so much. He's so direct. But he knows. I'm so grateful, just so grateful, Marguerite. Yeah. Keep it coming, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm hearing this one's not about the words. Yeah, and I'm also hearing you're not special. Rest in that.
Mm.
Oh, there's a bit of joy coming in now. Like a humbling joy. This is good, I'm hearing. This is good. No, no, no. I keep wanting to go to words, the thoughts, and he says, no, 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 no. More wanting, yes, still more wanting. Yeah, I'm hearing it's up to me. Like, up to him. Okay, dizziness. Yeah. It feels so beyond any control that the dizziness came because I started grabbing again. Yeah, I just heard, but you know better. Time to rest. I find it so tempting to judge this process because it seems like nothing's happening, yet everything is happening, you know? Because I'm so not doing anything. I just heard you'll get used to it.
That's true. That's true.
It sort of feels like this was enough for now. We're not done at looking at this
Yeah,
desire,
but it's
but if
complete for now. Yeah.
for now it's complete.
Yes. Yes. Is it okay to ask for a miracle, Jesus? When you see this, you'll see it's already completed. He says, now you'll recognize when the desire, see, was this is helpful light training, because then you'll start to notice that wanting energy.
Yeah, he's telling me to take a good long rest now. It needs to sort of settle or something. I don't know.
Aw, there's so much love in that. I just feel so much love when you say that. Aw.
It's kind of weird to look around. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, just stay joined with Jesus.
Jesus,
Just stay
yes.
joined. Just stay joined. Just stay joined. Join, join, join. You need to join again. Join, 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 join. Stay on, set the dial to infinite. That's where he's putting us, infinite. So don't let any ideas or don't let it congeal in like jello into objective experience. Just say, I don't know anything about this. I don't know nothing about birthing babies, Miss Scarlett. Nope, no, nothing. Everything is interpreted by the one who knows. Jesus, what do I need to know about it? He'll say nothing. Or he'll say, look with me. Or he'll say, forget about it. Those are the three. It's all, ask him, is all in your hands now? He's the one with the plan for atonement. This is really learning to listen to him. He's got the fastest way, and this is the fastest way being provided by him right now. To look at the wanting, go to directly to desire, the itch. This is clearing the itch for two.
Okay, it's a little, I don't know. I'm almost like trying to find myself somewhere and I can't. So it's a little confusing.
Okay, so ask Jesus, just go to, let's practice going to Jesus. What does he say about it?
Yeah, there's nothing to look for.
It's just an old habit of looking and referencing, and that energy of reference is being cleared out. See that the light has no reference for anything. Does the light need a reference?
Yeah, he says, look at how it's always stepping into confusion. And that's exactly what I keep doing now. Because when you say ask him, it's straight. But within a split second, I go bloop, like let's just say one step in front. And there's like, whoa, this roaming around and looking in confusion. So step back again. Yeah, and then it's straight.
Mm-hmm.
The line is straight again.
Yes, what you're noticing is the eye is you're actually noticing the eye attempting to congeal. That's what you're seeing.
What does congeal mean?
You know how do you make Jello in Denmark, and it's a liquid and it goes to a solid.
Yeah.
So it's trying to that's the movement in consciousness to try to create objective experience.
Oh,
For you
okay.
to
Yeah.
feel like an object.
Exactly.
See, you're
Exactly.
objectless. See that the light has no object. So stay with no object as no object. And see how you feel. No object. How do you feel? Infinite.
Fine.
Infinite.
I don't even know how I feel then. I'm serious. I'm not trying to joke here.
I understand. Yeah, it's okay. If you just there's a lot. That's all the energy. So much of the energy of that was invested in the suppression of true identity has been released. The wanting is the denial. So when that gets released, you're acclimating, like Muji would say, we're reacclimating to formlessness.
Okay, because I can't, if I try to look with my eyes, I can't see much right now. I go cross-eyed.
So that's why he's telling you, what I'm hearing is REST, rest in terms of just keep it very simple right now.
Okay.
Very simple. Like it says, it is a reorg in a way, only within consciousness, because see that infinite light does not reorganize. It just is.
Yeah.
And stay with what is. Stay as what is.
Yeah, and keep telling yourself you're fine. You're fine. That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah.
You're fine. Just when I go that it's, yeah, never mind. Simple.
Simple.
But yeah, it's simple, yet it feels very disorientated right now. But
Well,
it's okay.
you just find the one who's disoriented. It's still, that's just a play in consciousness of the concept of disorientation. Yet, can the light ever be disoriented? Does the light know what disorientation is? See, we have to stay with what the only thing, see that there's just thought that comes in that tries to define what's happening, and then we believe it. Then we're on the train of consciousness congealing into an object of experience. So just stay formless.
Yeah, and I'm hearing it's actually because you're not fine with the play anymore that it feels so delicate, close. Before I would take a couple of steps and then notice, but now it's within an instant. It's like, oh shit, it's like, oh shit.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's fine tuning so
Yes.
much that if I go a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, it seems
That's
very
beautiful. That's really beautiful. He's so good at the distinctions, you know? He's so good at the distinctions. Why would we go anywhere else?
Okay. Yeah, such a desire to want to know what's going on, though. Like, such a desire to want to know there's something going on.
So ask him, because I hear him telling, just let it rest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up to me now, he says, yeah. Let me show you, okay. Okay. I think the best thing for me to rest and to go to bed. That was an interesting joining. Where's this going?
Up.
I just heard, I know. Yes, you know.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
The joy is
I
off
don't
the
know what.
rails.
Okay, well, I'm not there yet. But ah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say right now. I feel
I
like,
think it's Betty Bye time, actually.
yes.
Find a good little da-na-na Brahms lullaby and just rest your head on the pillow with the sweet dreams of the angels, Gabriel and Ariel, side by side flanking you.
That sounds lovely.
And just be with the angels. Just rest, because the angels don't say anything. They're silent. Just be with
Oh,
that,
I
the
love it.
silence.
Thank you. Yes, that feels fine. That feels safe.
They're with you always. You can ask them, are they there? Aw, so much love, Marguerite. Thank you for the request to join.
Thank you for joining, Cay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen.
Bye bye. Thank you, Cay.
Good night, beloved.
Good night.